Wake up, talk sports, I'm about my team, we all score. You ain't gonna shoot your shot, then what you grab the ball for? I just gotta ball more, I just hit the field more. Got the game unlocked like I'm Bumper Run Gilmore. Running through the haters like I'm Zeke. Look at all my homes like I'm playing for the Chiefs. In the Superdome, yeah, we playing here for keeps. Yeah, they threw a dog a bone and then I broke the leash. You can catch the smoke like you Odell Beckham. Tryna run through the man, I swear I never let him. I'm all about my guap and I swear I never settle. I'm running out the clock and you watching off the record. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Thank you for checking in once again to OTRSN Network. It's your host, Steven Valdes. Oh, I did the it's your host with the network thing. Fuck, I hit the shit. I'm fucking up. We're gonna jump in here right now to a couple of topics. The video might actually be longer this time. I might not be lying to you guys. Tell you the truth. But before we jump into any of that, I really need you guys to go ahead and follow my Instagram account. I made an Instagram account especially for the YouTube videos. So now you're going to be getting stream highlights on there, and I'm going to be making a stream highlight video. Y'all drop a like for that. But besides stream highlights, you'll be getting basically just updates on when my video's coming out and things about me. It's not my personal account, and if you want any updates, please make sure you go follow and press the notification button right there, the little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Well, shit. That intro was way too long. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the first topic right now. Yo! To start off, we're going to talk about the battle for LA. This past weekend, the Lakers beat both the Bucks and the Clippers. Two of the top teams in the NBA and two of their biggest contenders, I guess. I don't really think that the Bucks can beat them. I don't believe in Giannis the same way I would believe in a Kawhi and a Paul George. And it tastes like shit coming out of my mouth. Not because my breath stinks. Because fuck Kawhi. That's how I feel. LeBron James is finally starting to get into his playoff mode, and you can see it because he mainly controls the tempo of the game. He'll come down, he'll bring it slow, he'll bring it fast. He does whatever he needs to do to tire you out or to give himself more energy, and that's what makes LeBron James the best player in the league when healthy. Yes, I still believe that Kevin Durant is the best player. I'm not talking about KD shit. Even with just Avery Bradley shooting really good from three, they were able to get the upper hand on the Clippers. Do you understand that? That with LeBron James in his 17th season at 35, 36 years old, he's able to do this with just one role player doing his job. No other role players is shooting that good. He has his go-to of Anthony Davis, obviously, which really helps because Anthony Davis can give you 30 and 12, which he needs to get 30 and 12 in order for them to be successful in the playoffs. I promise. Anthony Davis, if you're not going to be a baller, then you're not the help LeBron James needs. You need to be a third option. Then they need to get someone else. I believe in AD, though. I truly believe in Anthony Davis. He has his chances. He played against the Warriors before and he won a game. I know it's just one game. They also won a series. So, I mean, shit. He has some type of playoff experience at least. The Lakers have made two really good acquisitions since the Clippers made their own acquisitions. Markieff Morris and Dion Waiters. Both are pretty damn good dogs. Dion Waiters will give you a couple really elite scoring games if you integrate him into the system correctly, which that is on Frank Vogel and Jason Kidd and Lionel Hollins, which are three really good head coaches. And I'm not really sure if they are working together really well, but nothing has came out, and a lot of stuff comes out about LeBron's coaches and nothing has came out about them. So I mean, I'm pretty cool with it. If you see me moving throughout the video from side to side, like you see like, well, damn, the mic was over there, it's because I am moving. Fuck you. Now back to Markieff Morris. He's a dog. He's not afraid of any competition. He will defend anybody in the league. And he'll throw them hands with you, bruh. He's another body to throw at defenders to take defensive pressure off of both AD and LeBron. I mentioned AD first, mainly due to the fact because Anthony Davis is the reason why they're the best defensive team in the NBA right now. And if they're not statistic-wise in the playoffs, you better believe Anthony Davis is going to have that interior on lockdown. And LeBron James is going to try harder on defense. For LeBron and the Lakers to finally take down the Clippers right now, after all of these acquisitions have been made with their final team set, all it does is really just boost their confidence. Although they do have pressure on them, I do truly believe that with this extra confidence boost, the role players will get on a roll and they will be able to beat the Clippers. The Clippers aren't the only team to worry about, but they are their main concern. And like I said before, all the moving pieces the Clippers have, that's not good. Everybody they constantly are moving in and out of the lineup and signing is just switching up their whole entire chemistry as a team. Doc's biggest challenge this season is going to have to be to find their go-to lineup. It may seem simple with all the players on the team, but it's not as simple as you may think. Egos are taken into consideration, and plus they're not only facing the Lakers, they could easily get knocked out by another team in the Western Conference. It's so stacked. I'm really excited for this matchup with LA. I really hope they can end up meeting each other in the playoffs and we see what happens, because it's a matter of who's the king and who's not the king. And if the Lakers lose, how could I even argue for LeBron anymore? It is a one-on-one matchup to an extent. Your teams are kind of equal. You're not going against the Warriors anymore. This isn't a stacked team. This isn't 73-9 adding KD. This is a team you can beat. Go get that shit done. Next. With the next topic of the day, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Miami Dolphins. I don't really talk about them a lot because, I mean, nobody talks about the Miami Dolphins. But they deserve some shine. With the most cap room in the NFL and the most draft picks in the NFL draft, they really, really have a bright future. Also, they have a lot of pressure on them because if they don't make the right moves, a lot of these GMs and the coach, which I truly, truly believe in, Brian Flores, can get fired. The Dolphins really have to look to make meat and potato moves. And if you don't know what that means, it means mainly offensive linemen. Now, whether that's in the draft, which I don't see them really getting anybody in the draft for the offensive line, I see more skills players and edge rushers. Free agency is another viable option for offensive linemen, and I will get into who I want later. The Dolphins have a recent history of overpaying free agents as well, and we do have the most cap, but that doesn't mean to go waste that shit and give Jadeveon Clowney all this money or Nick Ngakoue all this money because they're a good edge rusher on their team. You're the Miami Dolphins, it's a different team. Understand that we have to rebuild and get good. We can't just spend a lot of money on someone and just put the faith in one player. It has to be a whole team effort. It's football, not basketball. As far as the draft is concerned, we all know the Dolphins need to get Tua. Tua Tagovailoa is possibly, in my eyes, the best quarterback in the draft. He was hurt. Joe Burrow is great, but he had the one season. Tua did it for, 2 seasons? If you want to count it. And it's also the Alabama team. They really set you up for the NFL. Everybody that plays for Alabama usually ends up pretty damn good in the NFL. They're the Patriots of the NCAA. They basically just have something totally different from everybody else, and that gives you the upper hand. And now with the next pick in the draft, we need a running back. I'm leaning towards 2 running backs, Jonathan Taylor and DeAndre Swift. They're both kind of the same running back. Jonathan Taylor reminds me more of an Adrian Peterson with his combined speed and strength, and DeAndre Swift basically does the same thing. I just don't think he's as much of a workhorse as Jonathan Taylor is. Neither of them are gadget backs, which does raise concern, especially with today's game, leaning more towards the gadget back, the Alvin Kamara, the Darren Sproles, even though Darren Sproles retired. Shout out to you. But that's the running back. Running back is usually pretty simple, and first round running backs don't always happen, but we have no running backs. We really, really need one. Our best running back was our fucking quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think he's the oldest player on our fucking team. And yes, I'm saying R. I'm a Dolphins fan as well. I like the Cowboys. I'm also a Dolphins fan. I live in Miami. It sucks sometimes. Sometimes we have our ups and downs, you feel me? But shit, I'm trying to fucking win. Miami fans suck too. But enough with the bashing, y'all. With our last first round pick in the draft, I really do believe we should go after Klavon Chaisian, or however the fuck you pronounce his name. I don't know. I read it. Never heard him say it, but I read it. He also said he was the best player in the draft, which is kind of iffy. I don't really think that he is. Obviously, he's not. Chase Young is also an edge rusher, and I think he's better. But when you're going that late in the draft, you have to understand you don't know who's available. So this is really, really a big guess. This guy could get picked really quickly in the draft, and I wouldn't even know. People switch it up all the time. But an edge rusher is important. We have no edge rusher. We had Taco Charlton, and just seeing what he was doing was really, really impressing us. We need someone better than him. And then for the last thing, it's the free agency. Honestly, I really think that we should go for both of the star tackles, but I really do believe that Jack Conklin is the one that we should really get. We're not going to be able to get both. Pretty sure we're not. That just doesn't happen. It's not Madden. But Jack Conklin on the opposite side of Taylor Lewan in Tennessee really, really helped out that run game. And it also gave Ryan Tannehill some room to fucking throw the ball. He's not that good of a quarterback. And I'm a Dolphins fan. I know. I believe in Tannehill. I ain't necessarily want to get rid of him, but he kind of passed our timeline. And we really, really need more protection for Tua, especially with his injury concerns. He's not going to play right away for us. At least I hope not. Take a season to sit down and let Ryan Fitzpatrick do his thing. We can suck again, get another good draft pick, and help you out, Tua. Please sit down. Please stay healthy. I don't care about next season as much as I care about the rest of our future. You can be a superstar. Please get drafted by the Dolphins. Please. Let's go ahead and say a prayer so the Dolphins can get Tua. Dear Lord, please allow the Miami Dolphins to get Tua Tagovailoa. We have drafted Chad Henne. We have gotten Chad Pennington. We have gotten Josh Rosen. We have gotten so many bad quarterbacks in our past. Please, please, can you give us the opportunity to be a good NFL team? Thank you. Amen. Next! Now for the last topic of the day, it's about the Houston Rockets, and I want to know if they really, really ruined their championship chances. Last week, Monday, the Rockets lost to the fucking New York Knicks. The Knicks. They were out-rebounded by 31. That's atrocious. Now I'm going to give the Knicks some credit. Chill out. They are one of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially offensive rebounds. And I know, it sounds kind of funny hearing a compliment coming from me, especially about the Knicks. Yes, fuck them. But they're good at offensive rebounds. So, yeah. But honestly, how do you take an L to the trash-ass Knicks? Just rebounding alone isn't their only problem, but versus the Knicks that day, it was their main problem. Getting out-rebounded by 31 is atrocious and it's unacceptable. But then, they took another L. Obviously, it's the regular season. Sometimes you're going to lose to a bad team. It happens. The Heat do it all the time. Pisses me off. You already know the deal. But then they lost to the Clippers, which isn't shameful at all. But their three-point shooting percentage, that was the definition of shit. 16.7% from three. They shot 7 for 42. As a predominantly three-point scoring team, are you serious? You're only making 7 shots of what you mainly shoot in a game? That is insane. Besides free throws because of James Harden and Russell Westbrook, I truly don't understand how the fuck they're even in the game to begin with. That game, James Harden did struggle, so I'll give them the pass. It's against the Clippers. But then they lost to the Hornets and the Magic. James Harden did good those games, so there's no fucking pass now. They had no Russell Westbrook, but I don't care. Robert Covington still dropped 25. Jeff Green still dropped 20. Russell Westbrook is usually the only other scorer on the team that does anything anyways. Get the fucking job done. Cursing a lot. I'm gonna try to stop. Yeah, probably not. And like I said, it isn't just rebounding that's killing the Rockets. It's their defense. And Mike D'Antoni said it was because they were missing shots and that leads to bad transition defense because they're demoralized. But come on, then you can't call yourself a championship contender if that's the way y'all are gonna play, because tell you the truth, championship teams don't lose like that. I believe that there's really only one fix for the Rockets, and it's after this season, and it's if they can get Andre Drummond on the team, because Andre Drummond is a beast. He really is a 2020 machine. And all your little rebounding problems, that shit's gonna go away. But then you only got to worry about defense. But that was your problem before, and you were competing against the Warriors. Should have just kept the team the same way. Sorry. Not sorry. Y'all fucked up. All right, everybody, that's going to be it for the day. Thank you for checking in one more time to OTRSN. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do not forget to follow my IG and even my personal IG or my Twitter. Everybody, I appreciate you guys for checking out. Thank you. And remember, tape.
Yeah, hot boy. Bitches keep playing, yeah, niggas keep playing. The gun in the safe, you niggas ain't safe, yeah, so stop all that playing. Yeah, bitches keep playing, yeah, niggas keep playing. You bitches ain't safe, alright.